era of Nintendo was on the horizon, and sometimes you can't help but think back to the old series which haven't gotten quite as much love over the years. So let's talk about our hopes for the future in regards to the 3DS and Wii U. We got word at E3 that there was going to be a new Star Fox for the Wii U. The last proper Star Fox game we got was Star Fox 64 3D, and even then, that was a remake of an N64 game. If you want to be really pedantic, you could say that the last Star Fox game was Star Fox Command for the DS, but even then, that had some pretty unique elements which drifted from the traditional Star Fox gameplay style, with the game taking place in static maps rather than flying through on-rails levels. I'm hoping the one for the Wii U goes back to the Star Fox traditions, but I'm not implying those are the best by any means. I for one feel like a rare breed, as I actually enjoyed Star Fox Adventures. I mean, it took elements from Zelda and combined them with characters from Star Fox. I suppose it wasn't the best, but it established a setting and gave you the freedom to explore. As you might be able to guess, I'm a big fan of the F-Zero series. I have high hopes for a future installment. I'm not sure how eager Nintendo are to make another racing game, considering Mario Kart 8 literally just came out, and even then they're still supporting it with DLC. But I do hope we eventually get a new addition to our favourite high-speed space racing series. If not, we at least get to drive a Blue Falcon through Mute City once again thanks to Mario Kart 8. Majora's Mask remake for Wii U or 3DS. I need say no more on that. With the new Smash Bros close to release, I can't help but be excited. The latest Smash is shaping up to be one of the best yet, in terms of both content and visuals. I can't say anything in regards to Smash's competitive side, considering I've yet to play it myself, but with Nintendo introducing their new Amiibo products to the market, as well as the potential DLC we could see for the new Smash games, the future is looking bright for Nintendo's own all-star fighting game. I'm not entirely sure on what Nintendo intends to do with Amiibo, but if they plan to make them compatible with other games on Wii U and 3DS, such as Mario Kart 8, then I'd be very interested to see what this means. Things like playing as Marth in Mario Kart, or if it's merely something like a new kart or something completely different. My final hope I have for the future is more support for both the Wii U and 3DS Virtual Console. I can't wait until I can play Nintendo 64 and maybe even GameCube games via the Wii U Virtual Console. It would be great if Nintendo could somehow improve old N64 games for use in the Wii U, such as Majora's Mask, which, if you ask me, has a pretty damn poor frame rate. Great game, but that has always bothered me, and I would love to see that improved. Remake. Anyway, it's time to see what you have all been saying to me over the past 2 weeks. Last time I asked, what is your favourite Mario Kart track and why? David Arkema says, my favourite Mario Kart track would be Moo Moo Meadows from the Wii/Wii U. I prefer the Wii U because of the better looks. I like the feeling when you're safely past those awesome cows, and that there's animals on the tracks excluding the little white birds. I know what you mean. Moo Moo Meadows is a great track. The Wii U version is probably my favourite too, and the moments when you pass those cows are the most tense in that whole track. The next one comes from Lynn Williamson. I'm loving these videos. My favourite Mario Kart tracks are Moo Moo Meadows, the Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road, and DK Jungle from the 3DS version. If I had a winner though, by far it would be Peach's Castle from the N64 version, right? Mainly because of the cameo of Peach's Castle from Mario 64. Thank you for being so nice. I really don't know why, but Royal Raceway has always been my favourite track too. Especially in Mario Kart 8 because I'm a big 3D nerd, and that stage is just beautifully modelled. But when I was younger, I used to play it simply because I wanted to explore the castle grounds. The only time I'd ever spend about half an hour on a single lap. Hey Pars, how's it going? You're my best friend. Anyway, he says, Baby Park, because then the race comes down to your skill with drifting, items, unlike others where you can rely on natural hazards and speed boosts to get ahead. Other than that, DK Mountain, because it executed the neat idea of being blasted up to the peak of the mountain and having to drive all the way down in a perfect way. Double Dash had some really unique tracks. Baby Park was interesting since it was extremely short but balanced out by having 10 laps, and since it was such a close quarter track, it usually ended up in carnage. And I've always loved DK Mountain from Mario Kart Wii because it feels so large and epic being shot from the jungle area and landing on a volcano, and driving down while avoiding rocks. DK Mountain is one of the tracks I hope to see return in the Mario Kart 8 DLC. The Final DX strikes back. The Final DX says, "Hey, thanks for the awesome call out. As for favourite Mario Kart tracks, I'd have to go with either Coconut Mall from Mario Kart Wii or Toad Harbor from Mario Kart 8. To me, those are very similar in general feel and colour scheme. Coconut Mall is great because it has the most detail of any of the Wii courses to me, and exudes personality with its jumpy, frantic backing song. Toad Harbor is all of the above, but for Mario Kart 8, and it reminds me of home. But I digress, the song isn't as jumpy, but it gets the job done." Reading these comments just makes me remember just how great some of the Mario Kart Wii stages were. I loved Coconut Mall. I found those escalators a challenge since if you hit the wrong one, you'd have to end up going in reverse to go up the other one. As well as that, the track had multiple routes and you could take one higher or one lower. And where Toad Harbor is concerned, I like that stage simply because of how nice and relaxing it can be. No overly difficult obstacles and just nice roads. The kind of tracks I enjoy. Now then, moving on to this week's question. It's a pretty easy one. What are your hopes for the future of Nintendo? This can be games, systems, or even things such as Amiibo. Let me know and I'll see you next time on Around the Water Cooler. If you would like to support me, consider pledging to me on Patreon. As little as $1 can be extremely helpful. Or maybe even consider purchasing one of my t-shirt designs. Everything goes to ensuring I can put more work into making videos for people to enjoy. Thanks for listening.